The most important thing you could possibly know about Aaron Rodgers today is that nothing happened. Packers and the Jets have not hammered out a deal, at least not yet. Didn't want anyone to be waiting on him. And I would say we're past the point of that kind of being a thing.
So the Aaron Rodgers situation just reached a brand new level of confusing, and he's proving me wrong again. I look like an idiot out here. I will admit that. We did a live stream earlier waiting on the latest update, mainly because I would feel really dumb if I got to work on another video on an update and then he got traded. So if you're seeing this video, it means, yeah, he still didn't get traded, according to some people. There's some indicators that seem like it may be the other way around. Before we get to the content, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. If you happen to think that Aaron Rodgers will stay on the Green Bay Packers, well, if he stays with the Green Bay Packers, I'm going to be giving a follower who likes and retweets my latest tweet on my Twitter account $120 for his jersey number. I'll give a couple of you guys $120. Why not? Now that we got all that out of the way, work! So I've made almost $5,000 playing this game over the past couple months and posting my picks and selections onto my Instagram story for you guys to follow them. And the game that I'm obviously talking about is Prize Picks. Right now, when you use my promo code Mikerophone, they'll match up to $100 of your initial deposit with another $100. And it's been a lot of fun. I mean, yesterday I had Killian Hayes getting less than 21 points, rebounds, and assists. You went into the third quarter with 18, and he finished the game with 20.5. I can't tell you how euphoric that feeling was when I saw that I was able to make $210 off of a pick that came within 0.5 of not hitting. So if you want to check out Prize Picks, make sure you use my promo code Mikerophone for a free 100% deposit match up to $100. And follow me on Instagram if you want to follow my picks on Instagram. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Man, we're losing our minds over here at the Microphone channel, and it's easy to see why. This past weekend, we brought you an update on Aaron Rodgers in regards to what the CEO of the Green Bay Packers had to say about Aaron Rodgers' future. It wasn't anything shocking to me, okay? Again, a huge theme of covering Aaron Rodgers is you expect one thing, and then Aaron Rodgers completely takes you for a spin. And this is what I mean by that. Mark Murphy this past weekend had very important interviews where he said some very key information. One being this.
Do you think that all of this will be resolved in the next few days? Of course, that March 15th New Year deadline is what everyone has in their back of their mind.
Yeah, I think ideally for everybody would be to have this resolved before the start of free agency in March 15th.
He also spoke very fondly about Aaron Rodgers when he was a member of the Green Bay Packers, how they will retire his jersey and forever be grateful for him.
Very few players play for only one team, and obviously Brett had a great career, Aaron had a great career here, and regardless of what happens, Aaron will be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, he'll be in our Hall of Fame, and we'll bring him back, he'll retire his number, and this is just one of the things that you go through as a team, and again, we want to try to achieve something that's good for both Aaron and us.
So you can understand why this seems like it's a foregone conclusion that he's no longer going to be a Packer anymore. And then what completely turned the situation upside its head was when Mark Murphy said that ideally Aaron Rodgers doesn't return by saying this.
Is there a scenario where Aaron is still the starting quarterback of the Packers next season?
Yeah, I mean, if things don't work out the way we would want them, yeah, he's obviously a great player and, four-time MVP. But I think it's trying to find what he wants and what we want, and hopefully we can find a win-win situation.
So things got really confusing, especially on the day of the tampering period, because Mark Murphy makes it sound like, hey, ideally we have an answer to this entire situation before the start of free agency. It makes a lot of sense. If you are the Green Bay Packers, you want to know what your future is going to look like. You need to figure out how you're going to build a team around Jordan Love. You need to figure out how much cap space space you're going to have, especially because Aaron Rodgers might rework his contract. The New York Jets may take some of his salary. That opens up salary cap space for you to spend on free agents for Jordan Love. Maybe get some free agents that would love to play with Jordan Love. Or maybe you understand that you have some draft capital and there's some players that you're going to be targeting in the NFL draft, so you could target different players in free agency. And that's just for the Green Bay Packers. That's before we get to the New York Jets. If you're the New York Jets, this is even more significant, because if you have Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback, it's not only going to be your team that's going to celebrate, as you guys saw with Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner, and Garrett Wilson burning a cheese head for good luck.
Hey, I need this touch, bro. I need the touch. I need the touch. Hey, I need your, I need the touch. The touch of the cheese. Hey, when this go in there, this motherfucker gonna turn to cheese sauce. Come on. Oh.
There's going to be a chance that you may see wide receivers that are chasing a ring join Aaron Rodgers in New York. I mean, I could see a world where Odell Beckham Jr. returns to New York, but in a Jets jersey. I'm sure New York Jets fans would still cheer him on. If not him, maybe DeAndre Hopkins. If not him, maybe Juju Smith-Schuster. Maybe Jacoby Myers. Maybe DJ Chark. Definitely Adam Thielen. Maybe Alan Lazard joins him. Who knows what kind of targets that the New York Jets will be able to get for Aaron Rodgers as a result of Aaron Rodgers joining the Jets. But it's not only that, it puts the New York Jets in a tough situation because they're losing their backup plans. There's no way in hell that the New York Jets are going to go into this year with Zach Wilson under center. And I'm sure Zach Wilson's okay with that, because if New York is able to get Aaron Rodgers on the roster, maybe Aaron Rodgers could mentor Zach Wilson. I mean, look at Jordan Love. He's making some pretty fantastic throws so far after sitting behind Aaron Rodgers for quite some time. He looks more than ready to be a starter in the NFL. I'll admit that. Maybe he could have this profound effect on Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson needs to completely make over his throwing mechanics and his throwing motion. It makes a lot of sense for Aaron Rodgers to go to the Jets, and it seems like a lot of people already think it's happened. That's why we're bringing you this video, because while there are some fairly credible humans like Trey Wingo that are saying that the trade has happened, it's being disputed by the likes of very, very, very important and trustworthy sources like Ian Rappaport and Mikerophone. And that's why we're bringing you this video, because this just got way, 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 way more confusing. Check this out. According to Trey Wingo and via Dove Kleiman and JPA Football, Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers is being traded to the Jets per Trey Wingo. It's done. I wonder if they were trying to be slick here, because maybe the trade has officially gone down, but they're still agreeing on like the contract and whatnot, because Aaron Rodgers has to remake his contract. But here's where it gets crazy, because right when this happened, right when everybody, especially working on this channel, started to freak out, right when we started posting videos of Michael Scott saying it's happening onto my Twitter account, we got an update from Ian Rappaport saying, I wish it did. I wish something had happened, but nothing has happened. Yeah, this is a very confusing moment in the NFL community. Dan Hans has tweeted earlier on from Ian Rappaport, Aaron Rodgers is on his own time schedule, and we're just gonna sit and wait here until he decides what he's going to do. If connected teams are still in the dark, what does it say about Rodgers and how much he cares about putting teams in the best position to win? That's a very reasonable thing to say, given this situation. If you're Aaron Rodgers, you understand. If you remember last year when Tom Brady came back, when did Tom Brady officially decide to return from retirement? Right before NFL free agency. And just like that, a lot of players that were considering leaving the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ended up returning to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So with that being said, it is very obvious that the thing you should do if you're committed to winning a Super Bowl for this new organization, if you decide to go to this new organization,
is make your decision right before NFL free agency, because right now,
the New York Jets are losing options. They don't want to go into the season with Zach Wilson. Jimmy Garoppolo would have been a great option for them, but he's no longer available. Hell, before that, they were telling Derek Carr that he would be an NFL Hall of Famer if he became a New York Jet. Could you believe that? They told Derek Carr that with a straight freaking face. And then Derek Carr went to the New Orleans Saints. Why? Because the New York Jets are waiting on Aaron Rodgers. I don't think you understand. This could ruin the New York Jets. If Aaron Rodgers decides to do his thing where he takes the path that nobody is expecting him to take and decides to retire, could you imagine how screwed the New York Jets are? Now, look, the thing that makes this situation even crazier is upon JPA tweeting out that Aaron Rodgers to the Jets is done per Trey Wingo, at the very same time, you saw Garrett Wilson tweeting out, I can finally enjoy my vacation now, and y'all should see this smile on me right now. I don't necessarily know if he has been traded yet. Maybe some people know, some people don't. But then at the end of the day, do you remember when Aaron Rodgers said this about Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter?
And in my inner circle, nobody talks to Ian Rappaport, to Adam Schefter, or to any of those people. If you're one of those people who's talking to those people, you're not in the inner circle. Oh! I have no problem with Ian Rappaport, Schefter. I think they're really good at their jobs. When it comes to me, they don't know shit.
So that's where we stand. Maybe by the time this video gets out, there'll be an update. Maybe he would be traded by then. And if he has, then I'll bring you guys a video immediately. It'll be posted onto my Instagram. It'll be posted onto my TikTok. It'll be posted on Twitter, and it'll be posted on YouTube. But for now, the situation just got stranger. It's almost as if he's dragging on this decision for some reason. If you're a Jets fan or a Packers fan or an Aaron Rodgers fan, let me know what you guys think about the situation in the comment section down below. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.